All right. Well, hello, everybody. It is the halftime of UW versus Montana. UW is up 7-3. Yes, you heard that right. 7-3. And I don't know what to think about this one, to be honest with you. With the way that this one is going here, it is kind of a crapshoot as we look at this. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and go ahead and look at the stats on this one. And there we go. Okay. So looking at this, we have a bad looking start here with the score 7-3, but if we look at the first downs, UW is up 14-2 on that. How do we have 14 first downs to 2 and yet we're only up 7-3? And then we look at the rushing yards. We only have 40 rushing yards on 17 attempts. That's 2.4 yards per carry. That is just not doing good. 139 yards passing. Dylan Morris is 17 of 23. He did have a mishap at the end of the first half where he got the interception. And yeah, it's just not looking too good here. With Dylan Morris, he is 17 of 23 with one interception. Receiving wise, Cade Otten has actually been doing the best. 4 receptions for 35 yards with 8.8 average. Rushing, Richard Newton, he's got 10 attempts for 43 yards, which honestly I think they just need to continue to give him the rock as we get going here. So I'm just kind of curious here, those of you that might be watching, what are some of your thoughts on this? And as we look at some of the other games going on in the Pac-12, we have UCLA taking on LSU, and that score right now is kind of surprising with 7-7 UCLA driving against LSU. They're about 11 minutes into the second. Looking at other scores, we have Purdue taking on Oregon State 13-7. Purdue leading that one. Earlier today, we did have Oregon beating Fresno State in a close one. That one pulled away, not really pulled away, I guess, but late in the game, it was 31-24. Going down to SC, USC did beat San Jose State 30-7, and that one is actually really close going into the fourth quarter with USC only up 13-7, but then they just pulled it away in the fourth quarter, making it 30-7, scoring 17 unanswered points. Kansas State did beat Stanford 24-7 as well. And as I'm looking around at a few things here, again, I'm seeing a few different tweets here of UW having 14 first downs, but Montana only having 2. But yet here we are with it being 7-3 at halftime. If we look at other scores here in the top 25, you got Georgia up on Clemson 7-0. Florida is taking advantage of Florida Atlantic 14-0. Texas A&M over Kent State 10-3. Again, UCLA over tied with LSU 7-7, which if that game continues this way, that's going to be a fun one to watch. Alabama absolutely destroys Miami 44-13. Now that was one that I was watching as we were eating dinner, and it was just a complete embarrassment Oklahoma survived against Tulane 40-35. Iowa State over Northern Iowa 16-10. And in what was actually a really fun game, even though it didn't turn out very well for the home team, Penn State over Wisconsin 16-10. There was a late interception in that game, which sealed the deal for Penn State to win. But other than that, I mean, this game here, I don't really know what is holding UW up, and it's not where it should be. And I mean, let's get one thing out of the way here as we're talking about this here in the last few seconds, is the Pac-12 network is absolute trash. I mean, the fact that this is not broadcast, the fact that they can't get anything done is just garbage. At some point, they need to get this figured out. Here in the second half, I do expect that UW will pull away. If they don't pull away, then I'm going to be really, really worried about things. But we'll see. And coming up after the game, regardless if UW wins or loses, we will have our post-game show coming up. So be prepared for that. And here the second half is about to kick off, so we will see you later.